Sri Ganesha Sarada Gurubhyo Namaha Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Gnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrasham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimadamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhamatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Welcome to all for this session on Sree Guru Charitra to chapter 20. In the previous chapter, Sri Guru himself had explained about the greatness of the Audumbara tree and why one should go and worship the Audumbara tree located in Narasobamadi after having a dip in the nearby Tirthas and worship the Padukas under the Audumbara tree. Gangahara, Gangahar, a Vedic Brahmin, lived in Shirol, very nearer to this Audumbara tree. His wife was devoted and good natured, but the misery was that she had no children. She got issues, means she got children, but they all died after birth in the childhood. She got children, but they after a little bit in the childhood, she observed fasts and vratas, but also they bore no fruit for her. Some Brahmins said this is due to the sin of the previous birth. Those who commit abortions become sterile. Those who kill a cow or a horse and take others' wealth have no issues in the next birth. One Brahmin told her, "You took some money from a Brahman of Shaunaka Gotra. He asked you to pay the money many times, and at last he committed suicide. His spirit does not allow you to he does not allow your children to live." The Brahmin was very sorry to know this. The lady was very sorry to know about this. She requested that Brahmin to suggest means to get relief from the spirit of trouble. The Brahmin then said to her, after the death of the Brahmin, his death rituals also were not performed. You go to the bank of Krishna, observe fast for 1 month, bath in the Papa Vinashi, and a worship Audumbara for 7 days. Do Abhisheka to Sri Guru, bath in the Kamya Tirtha, and give rupees 100 to a Brahmin of Shaunaka Gotra and observe the death rituals of the Brahmin, then Sri Guru will protect you. That Brahmin said to her, Sri Guru lives at the Audumbara tree. He protects his devotees from all the miseries. You spend money as per your circumstances on the advice of Sri Guru. That Brahmani, that lady, went to the place, bathing in the Papa Vinashi. She took rounds of the Audumbara tree, bathing in the Kamyatirtha. She worshipped Sri Guru and observed fast. After 3 days, the Shaunaka Gotra Brahmin came to her in her dream and began to thrash her. She took shelter of Audumbara tree. Sri Guru appeared and asked the Brahmin why he was beating that lady Brahmani. Hearing what Brahmin told, Sri Guru said, if you harass my devotee, I shall punish you. Accept whatever this Brahmani will offer to you, and leave her. Mind if you again harass her. The Brahmin's spirit bowed to Sri Guru and said, it is my good fortune that I could see you. I shall act as per your order. Kindly liberate me. Sri Guru then told to Brahmani, you give the money you have in charity in the name of Brahmin's spirit. Sri Guru told the spirit, after the ritual of 10 days, you shall be free from this life. When the Brahmani had worshipped the Audumbara for 7 days, Sri Guru came in her dream and said, all your sins are wiped off now. You will now have sons and daughters who will live long life. She acted as asked by Sri Guru for 10 days. Her sin of Brahmahathya was wiped off, and the spirit of the Brahmin was liberated from the spirit's life. On the last day, Guru appeared in her dream and placed two coconuts in her sari and asked her to do the last function, the Udyapana of her vrata. The Brahmin couple worshipped Sri Guru with devotion. Sri Guru appeared before them. Brahmin got two sons in course of time. Said ceremony of the first son was duly celebrated. Chauri, that is basically Chola, shaving the hair of the on the head ceremony of the second was to be performed. But the boy fell sick due to tetanus and died on the third day after great suffering. Parents began to weep in grief. The Brahmani said, Sri Guru, you are the donor of true and real things. I believed in your words. How did this happen? Due to the sin of Brahmahatya, I took your shelter. Due to the fear of the tiger, a cow goes to a Muslim and he kills the cow. Similar has been my case. Next morning, the Brahmins of the place tried to console her and demanded the corpse of the boy for funeral, but she held the corpse of her son at bosom and refused to give it and said, Burn me also with this corpse. The Brahmin said, Does mother give her life with that of a son? How foolish you are! Besides, to commit suicide is a great sin. It was afternoon, but she did not part with the corpse. In the meantime, a sannyasi came there and began to advise her. Thus ended chapter 20 of Sree Guru Charitra, explaining the importance of the presence of Sri Guru in the Audumbara tree much beyond his presence in the physical body. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidyadanancha Dehime. Goodbye.